Imagine this for a second. It's 2028, you walk in your office, crack open your laptop, and literally, before you've even taken your first sip of chai, your AI agent has already checked your emails, summarized yesterday's meetings, updated your project tracker, written your documentation, and even reminded you about a looming client deadline. Sounds a bit futuristic, right? Honestly, it's so much closer than most people think. Welcome back. You're watching The Explainer for AI with Srikanchan, where we break down exactly how artificial intelligence is changing careers, businesses, and the future of work for Indian professionals. Today, I'm speaking on behalf of AI mentor Srikanchan to explain why AI agents are about to become every engineer's absolute most valuable teammate. Let's actually paint a picture of a typical Monday morning in 2028. Before you've even had a chance to open Outlook or Teams, your AI agent has already done the heavy lifting. It checked and summarized your emails, scheduled your meetings, built out your task list, replied to those routine client queries, updated your project documentation, and even warned you about a deadline that everyone else completely forgot about. Now think about the engineers sitting right next to you. They're doing all of this manually. Who do you think the company's going to value more? So, here's the real question. When every single engineer has an AI agent, what will make you stand out? Look, a lot of people out there believe AI is just here to replace engineers, but that's really only half the story. The economic reality of our industry is shifting, big time. AI won't replace engineers who continuously learn and adapt. It's going to replace the repetitive work. The engineers who actually know how to manage and use AI agents are going to become significantly more productive than those who don't. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. What is an AI agent? And how are we moving beyond basic chatbots? To really grasp the shift, we kind of need to clear up a massive misconception that AI agents are basically just ChatGPT. They aren't. Think of a standard chatbot as a very intelligent employee who just sits there waiting for instructions. You ask a question, it answers, and then it just waits. An AI agent is a completely different beast. It's like having a junior engineer who literally never sleeps. You don't just ask it a simple question. You give it an instruction like, hey, prepare tomorrow's client meeting, and it autonomously executes a whole sequence of actions across multiple platforms to get the job done. So looking at the formal definition, an AI agent is a system that understands an objective, performs multiple tasks, communicates with different software, remembers context, and just keeps working until the goal is achieved. It acts tirelessly in the background, which fundamentally multiplies what one single professional can accomplish in a day. Moving right along to Section 2, why productivity beats years of experience. Let's look at the new economics of engineering. This technology is a real game changer for hiring in India. For nearly 20 years, if a company needed to scale operations, they just hired thousands of people. But put yourself in the shoes of an engineering manager in 2028. You're looking at two candidates. Candidate A has 10 solid years of experience, but relies entirely on manual workflows. Candidate B has only 6 years of experience, but manages 5 specialized AI agents every single day. One for documentation, one for code review, one for log analysis. If candidate B can produce the output of 4 people, well, that old headcount model just goes right out the window. The crucial takeaway here is this thought. AI isn't simply replacing engineers. It's replacing engineers who refuse to evolve. Adaptation isn't just some nice-to-have competitive advantage anymore. It is absolutely mandatory for survival in this new era of work. And we've actually seen this exact pattern before. Think about the last 20 years or so. At one time, simply knowing how to use Microsoft Office gave you an incredible advantage over manual ledger clerks. Later on, companies expected engineers to know cloud platforms, collaboration tools, and data analytics. By 2028, don't be surprised if employers expect every single engineer to work alongside one or more AI agents that handle the routine tasks, while the engineer focuses on solving real, complex business problems. The exact same historical shift is happening right now. Which brings us to Section 3, impact across all disciplines. Because, no, this is not just for software engineers. There is this huge misconception that this transformation only affects software developers and IT departments. But this isn't limited to software engineers. Mechanical engineers can automate maintenance reports. Civil engineers can whip up complex project documentation in minutes. Electrical engineers can troubleshoot equipment so much faster. Manufacturing engineers can optimize production schedules on the fly. AI agents are becoming digital teammates for absolutely every single engineering discipline. No one is immune to this shift. All right, Section 4, how to prepare today. Let's talk about building your digital workforce. Now here's a massive mistake I see many Indian professionals making right now. They're chasing every single new AI tool that launches. That is the wrong approach. Tools are going to keep changing every few months. Instead, you really need to shift your mindset. The real skill here is understanding how to solve problems using AI. Learn the underlying principles of prompting, automation, and workflows. Once you master that system-level mindset, switching between specific software tools becomes incredibly easy.
So here's your roadmap to building a personal digital workforce. Start small. Create one AI agent just to summarize your meetings, then another to draft your emails, another to research technical topics, and another to automate your documentation. Slowly but surely, you are acting as a manager of AI employees, building your very own digital team that works with you every single day. That's no longer science fiction, folks. It's becoming the new way professionals actually work.
Listen, whatever you do, do not wait for your company to announce some grand AI strategy or sponsor a training program. By the time official corporate training happens, the early adopters will already be miles ahead of you. In future interviews, recruiters aren't just going to ask what programming languages you know. They're going to ask, what AI workflows have you built? How much time have you automated? Can you show us your AI portfolio? The engineers who begin this journey today won't just save time. They're going to deliver faster, make smarter decisions, eliminate repetitive work, and become the leaders that managers trust with the big responsibilities. That's exactly how careers will grow in the AI era, not by working longer hours, but by working more intelligently.
Which leaves us with this final, really important question. When AI agents become as common as laptops, will you be the first to master them or the last one forced to catch up? Learn, experiment, build, improve, and just keep evolving. Every major technology revolution in history has rewarded those who acted before everyone else. If you found this explainer useful, please share it with an engineer, a colleague, or a friend who really needs to prepare for the future. And hey, if you want practical, India-focused AI strategies that you can actually apply in your career or business, make sure to subscribe to AI with Srikanchan and turn on notifications. Every week, we bring you actionable insights to help you stay ahead of AI, not get replaced by it. See you in the next explainer.